Sean from Ace Appliance in Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to another in-home diagnostic video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. We're on a GE refrigerator. Complaint is no ice or hollow ice cubes, and there's a lot of ice that had formed on here. So we're going to open up the freezer door, pull off the ice bucket, and then start to inspect the ice makers to find out where that water's coming from. We used a Phillips screwdriver, and then I used a painter's tool to clear the ice. You can use whatever. So I'm going to remove the ice bucket. All right, now with that exposed, we can see the ice maker. You can see that water's been dripping down here at the bottom underneath the ice maker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn the ice maker on, let it run, and then see if I can monitor and see where maybe water is coming from. So to do that on this one, it has the ice maker off. I'm just going to turn it, push the arm down. Ice maker is now going to start running, and then it'll take a couple minutes, and we'll monitor it and see where the water might be coming from. Okay, the ice maker just ran through a harvest cycle. There was no water that came out in this area here under the ice maker. So we can rule out that the ice maker is causing the leak. What I have noticed though is the tube that fills the ice maker appears that it's out of position, that it's come too far forward. So more than likely what's happening is the water is squirting out behind the tube, running down the back wall of the refrigerator, while also filling up the ice maker with a little bit of water. So I'm going to unmount the ice maker, take it out of the way so I can get to that tube. To do it, there are some Phillips screws. On this one there are 2 Phillips screws just up in the top. Unplug the ice maker and then we can take it out. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, so we're going to take out the 2 Phillips screws. Alright, now these I'm going to try not to take them out all the way, just for ease of reinstallation. Got the ice maker out, and then I unplugged it. Alright, so that's the blue tube here that we're concerned about. We want to see if it's in position. And what we have is there's some, can't really see, but inside the tube there's some ice that has formed. So I'm going to go ahead with hot water, remove that. With that ice being in there, since it's not a very tight seal on the end of the tube, the back pressure build up, and then the water can then come around the end there. So we're going to remove the ice just by running some hot water through it in the sink, reinstall it, put the ice maker up, and then test it again. Okay, now we're going to reinsert our tube. We have a little bit of a feeling around process till you find where it slides. Now I'm going to go ahead and remount my ice maker. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hook my wiring up first, just a plug. Get that in position. I'm just going to mount my ice maker back up on the screws. And then I started the ice maker again by gently pulling on the rake in order to get it to go into a run position. So I'm going to monitor again and make sure all the water goes into the ice maker like it should. Yeah, it just squirted. Based on where I see that water, all the ice on the back panel. Yeah. If it would have been leaking in the ice maker, most of it would have been contained within the bucket. The ice maker mold had a crack or something, it would then drip into your ice bucket. Okay, we just started the ice maker harvest. We're able to see the water come in. We can pull the ice maker out since we didn't tighten it up without spilling the water. And then we can just look inside of our mold and we can see that it's filled up with water. So we have a full fill this time. So now we'll go ahead and remount our ice maker. I tightened up those 2 screws, and we can clear out all the ice, and then everything should be just fine. So now we're just going to remove the excess ice that's built up here. There's no right way or wrong way. I just have my painter's tool. It works well for me. And then we're just going to start removing ice. So we found that the tube was frozen that filled the ice maker and went from the elbow to the ice maker. So we took that out, removed all the ice from there, put it back in, tested it, found no more leaking, and then cleared all the ice in the drain. Thank you for watching another quality in-home diagnostic video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.